Yo, I saw that and I wanted to like, get into that vibe. Kelvin Boy with Vero, one of my favorite songs from him, like ever, from the music to the video and everything else. Something interesting about that song, we're going to get to in a bit, but please, this is MX24 TV, MX Live, and of course, need your feedback, need your questions, suggestions, ideas, I always say, because we can't do this show without you. If there's anything you want to add, please don't hesitate, and you can stalk us, you can send us DMs. If you have artists who you feel deserve this platform, we're absolutely 100% open to all of it. Once again, MX24 TV on TikTok, on X, on Facebook, on Snapchat. We're everywhere. And we post snippets and updates of every single thing we're up to. Now, you see that song Vero by Kelvin Boy. You see the artist. You hear the lyrics. You see the video, the clarity, the quality. It's on point. But that song couldn't be what it is without the beat, the percussions and all these things that make music what it is. So I love these conversations because they acknowledge the people who are very, very instrumental, no pun intended, to making the music what it is. Because I have the producer who made the song, and he's also good with instruments.
Broski.
Master Maison
Broski.
is his name, and this guy has hits under his belt. The cool thing is now he has his own music, which he's featuring artists on, but we have to get to know him. Master, how you doing, man?
They're cool,
First of all, Master is not the real name.
Yeah.
Is Mason the real name?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the full name for those who don't?
Felix Nana Mason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. So where the master comes, it's like because you're a master in your
Yeah,
craft.
I'm a master at what I'm doing. Yeah.
I figured. So as I was saying, you're a producer, right? Context, very important. How did it start for you?
Yeah, so basically, I started off as a pianist, as a keyboards player, pianist, been playing in bands, churches, Yeah, and I always had the passion to create, even take a song that's already there, create a new intro to it, new bridge, stuff like that. So then I started messing with Fruity Loop. I know you know Fruity Loop.
Yeah, back in the day,
Yeah,
right?
trying to change arrangements and stuff. Then I moved to my production stage, like to
All this while
learn.
were you in school?
Yeah, I was in school.
Okay.
Started from SHS, then entered into Polytechnic.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was doing it side by side gradually.
Did
Then-
anyone know about this, or was like a secret,
so-
like hobby?
No. Funny enough, I've been behind all these live band stuffs, VGMAs. I've played for all the Kwame Eugene's Kiddies.
Wow,
Played on UTV, Mark Brown Show.
for real?
Yeah, all these years.
Wow,
You get me?
that's big.
Yeah.
Before you even go into like your own music production.
Exactly.
Okay.
Been playing for all the A-list artists.
Okay.
Maybe
okay,
except Shatawale, I haven't played for before.
Okay.
Yeah, you get me? So then now, let's do the
Okay, so
production.
while you were doing these things behind the scenes, were you working on your beat making skills?
Yeah. So I would meet an artist in rehearsal and I'll try to talk to him.
Yeah, I
I'm a
get that.
producer, I have this.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear this? Yeah, so trying to find my way into the game.
What was your first production like? Because again, people know you behind the scenes, like you said, work with Nanama, and all these other platforms, work with so many artists. But now people are readjusting to the fact that, now he makes his own stuff.
Yeah.
How did that first beat or production go, would you say?
Okay, so if I can remember well, I think during COVID, I was just at home playing with my Logic, trying sounds. And then I was like, why don't I link up with artists who are also at home by this time? So I linked up with a few friends in Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
trying to send my beats
Okay.
out there, because in Ghana space, it's difficult to...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I tried to reach out to my friends out there in Lagos. Then we started making music, gradually putting them out. So that's how it started.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How did you establish yourself, let me ask you this, amongst music makers? Because again, you can say you make beats, but for people to want, and I'm going to give a list of some of the songs he's had, and that's why I really want to know this. Like, people are like, okay, this guy has something. He's not just doing this for doing sake. Again, you were saying that you were putting music out there. People were maybe listening. But there must have been a point where it really got serious for you, the music production side of things. Do you remember that moment?
Yeah. There was this time that Juice dropped a project. I've forgotten the name of the project.
DJ Jules, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Juice.
Okay.
Juice. Yeah, and I heard it, and immediately I know, yo, this is dope. I can do something like this.
Okay.
So then I wanted to release my own music, release my own song, you know. Yeah, that's when I was like, oh, I should take this production thing very serious.
Okay.
Because even at that point, things I could do, and people would hear like, yo, this is nice, this is fire. It's like, no, at this point, I really have to, you know, take it serious.
Who was the first mainstream artist you worked with?
I wouldn't say...
Maybe produced for or worked on the beats. Because you know some people can like produce a beat and maybe you touch it up a bit.
Yeah.
The producers who do that.
Yeah.
Who's that first like mainstream?
Yeah, so Bullet used to come to my studio.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we worked on some stuff for Wendy Shea.
Ah.
Yeah, but it didn't come out, you know, all this.
Okay, yeah.
And then it's been a lot of big artists actually. But then the official one that I can say of is Kelvin Boy, that everyone knows.
Yeah. So you work with him on a regular basis?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, Vero, you
Yeah.
produced it.
Yeah.
You produced Bisakades Because of Money.
Yeah.
You also produced Ghetto Boy and R the J 360.
Yeah.
You produced Ghetto Boy and Ifia together. And apparently the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
So with all these songs, was there any point in your career starting where you were like, I'm doing all these things, but people don't know my face? Were you worried or were you contemplating how you're going to put your face out there?
Yeah, because it's, should I say it's a problem? In this space, you know, putting your face out is very important.
Yes.
That's where at least you get to be recognized and get credit for actually what you are doing, because it's not like out there in Europe, America, that a producer won't be out there with his face, but the system is working, that you get your recognition, you get what you are due. Yeah. So in this space, you have to really put yourself out.
Because even the artists who say they're struggling.
Yeah. So you have to also put yourself out, put your face out, put your music out and stuff like that.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, I feel like, it's nice.
It's time.
Yeah, but I have to also, you know, come out and change the narrative, because people think it's only artists that can be in the light.
Okay,
no.
let me ask you this. Do you think artists are doing a good job of recognizing, appreciating, acknowledging producers publicly?
Nah, some of them are trying, but it's
on
not...
a grand scale, it's not happening.
Yeah, it's not enough.
That's not good.
All they talk about is the artist, the song, but all this was possible because
of the
someone
producer,
started it, created it. Yeah. And then it's time, producers, we have to be on our A game, you know, up it, own our shit, you know. You get me?
Sorry for that.
Up it, you know.
Apologies for the, the swear word. But so how are you owning your stuff right now? What is Master doing to change that narrative? Because the thing is, the reason why I'm very interested in this is you're already working. It's not like you're slacking. You already have the catalog of good music. Yeah. You've already worked with amazing people. You've been on big platforms, just like you said, and you have hit songs. So it seems like you've ticked a lot of boxes already.
So now it's time to
put
your face out. And I feel like my brothers have to also do that, put your face out. Because there have been a lot of producers who have been around, done a lot of good stuff, but we don't know their face. We just know their name. Yeah. You understand me? Yeah. So I feel like it's time, Master Amazing, it's time for me to put my face out, put my music out, shoot video.
But when you're out in town and like you hear your music in pubs and...
You get me?
How do you feel? Like
it's a good feeling, but now they have to also know the face, know the person.
Yeah, I get that.
You understand?
I get that. What's your... Do you have like a strong hold when it comes to the genre of music? Maybe you like high life or Afrobeats or hip hop, or does Master do everything?
Everything, trust me. So far as it's music, it's good music, and it's nothing mediocre or whack or not. It's good music. Yeah, we can do it.
Do producers get paid well for their work?
You have to know your worth, because I can charge high. Someone will see it as low. Someone also sees it very high. You know, you have to know your worth. Yeah. Just know what you are doing.
Okay. From a business point of view again, because it's very wonderful to have a hit song, but if you're not making money off it, it can be very traumatizing. Yeah. Would you advise your fellow brothers and sisters who produce music okay, I'm producing this, I'm taking this amount of money, or let me take a percentage of however well the song does? Or is an arrangement between the artist and producer? Give us an insight into that.
Yeah, so, we have to educate ourselves on this. As a producer, normally I'll be in the studio with you, create music, right? Then the artist will go and then decide when he wants to release the song. And then normally at that point of release is when the label wants to pay the producer or whoever is involved. So yeah, you have to.
So until the song is out there.
Yeah, normally.
Okay.
Normally.
Okay.
For what I know.
Okay.
Then they will reach out to the producer. We want to release this song. We will need the files for mixing and mastering and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's where you get to get your money, right?
Okay. Yes.
But then what happens to the producer all this while, like 3, 4, 5 months? What happens to him? How does he survive? So as a producer, you have to get session fee. If you want to work with me,
okay.
you have to pay me. Let's say I'm just giving.
Yes, just a random. Yeah.
If you want to work with me, fine, no stress. Just give me 800,000.
Okay, for an hour or 2 hours.
Yeah,
or maybe for the recording
time
of the song.
Yeah,
okay.
For the whole session, for my time.
Okay.
You get me?
Oh, I get that. Yeah.
So that I can also survive till when you want to release the song.
Yeah, because we might work on the song, I might release it 3 years later.
Then how do I survive?
How do you survive?
You get me?
Oh, bro, that's true.
Yeah.
But the thing is, all an agreement between the producer and an artist.
Yeah.
So the producer has to stand his ground.
Exactly.
Are producers standing their ground? Because it seems like you have understood the business aspect of this. But from what you've seen, again, not to any specific producer, would you say now they're understanding the business?
Yeah, now it's coming now. Yeah, because there's been a lot of workshop, a lot of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had any issues with artists? Again, you don't have to mention names.
I can't.
If you want to.
big labels, big managers.
You've had issues with them?
Yeah, but I can't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
where they didn't want to pay you?
There was an issue where I produced a song for someone. The manager took it to a bigger producer at that time. They sampled it exactly the way I did it, and they released it because he was bigger at that point. The producer had a name. So they released the short video, everything.
Without your permission?
Without my permission. Called the manager. He told me he's somewhere in Europe, so when he comes back, he'll call me.
What?
Next day, I saw him on Snap in Ghana walking around. I swear.
No.
People wanted me to take him on, give me lawyers and stuff, but bro, it's not needed. Just leave it.
That's why that first conversation, that initial conversation, understanding it makes sense. Because the reason why I'm saying that understanding is, I'm sure you have artists who come to you who don't have the funding.
Yeah.
You know that times are tough, but maybe you don't have the talent. So it might be, okay, let's come to an agreement that if you can't pay me now, when you release the song on this agreed date, then you pay me off that song. That's what I'm saying, the understanding has to be there.
Yeah. So that's when the split, even with split publishing and everything, still, a producer has to get his session fee.
Yes, okay.
Then that one, if he or she can't afford that, you have a reasonable figure for him. Okay, for my time, you just give me, say, 100 CDs, me sitting down with you. After that, when you want to release the song, okay, I take maybe 10% of everything. I take 50%, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, lawyers take money for sitting down to have conversations.
You understand? So why can't the
consultation? Bro, I consult for a lot of brands. Like, I talk to people. Bro, sitting down is money.
Exactly.
So from a producer's perspective, you have to pay him.
Exactly. Just session fee.
Okay. I understand that. Again, I like these conversations because it's creating an understanding and an awareness. A producer can be like, okay, I understand that you don't have money, this and that. So, okay, all those things happen. Now, so moving forward, right? You've had all these experiences, all this knowledge moving forward. Now you're releasing your music featuring artists. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so with that one, everyone has their own sound, their own style, even the artist involved. So why can't a producer, I also have my own sound. So this is my sound. I want to put you on my sound. You get me? And the song that's out, The Bad Girl, it's not a regular Ghanaian Afrobeat or high life. So it's my own sound. I'm putting it out. You get me?
Okay. Okay, bro, I also want to understand something before we get to your music. So I perfectly understand how, like, an artist or a producer can say, okay, I'm putting on my song and it's featuring you. But now it seems like there's a thing where an individual who is not musically inclined buy a producer's beats, gets an artist, and they said, okay, I featured this artist, produced by this guy.
Yeah.
That's also another.
Yeah.
That's also acceptable.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because everything is agreement, percentage, split.
Yeah.
So
It's just ownership of the song that's for this person.
yeah.
Oh. Bro, we need to have more of these conversations,
Yeah.
man. Like, yeah,
Trust
I'm very
me.
happy. Okay, so is this your first official song?
No, I have a song with Twitch and Ghetto Boy,
When was that?
like last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
So this is like your second thereabouts song.
Yeah.
Why are you waiting till now to release the song, brother?
As a producer, it's a little difficult as well because you are at the same time working for other people, other sessions, mixing, mastering, doing other stuff.
Okay.
So now you have to also do your own music, shoot video, create content. So yeah, but I'm trying. I need more hands on deck, management and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna work, bro. Do some artists get annoyed? It's like, oh, master, why didn't you feature me on this song? I like this beat, man.
Yeah, a lot of time, bro.
They'll move to you, they'll be like, oh, master, I thought we were cool, man. Charlie,
A
put me
lot
for
of
this
time,
beat,
bro. Even me, like, you can have my beat and sing on it, but it doesn't mean it's yours.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Do artists also get annoyed when you direct them? Because the thing is, you can have a good rapper, right? But you sitting behind the music, you have a different ear.
Yeah,
That's why a
yeah,
producer be like, okay, let's change this up a bit.
Yeah.
Do artists understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. That's artists who want to learn.
Yes.
Not everyone that allows
Yes.
that. Like, but I mean, there's also a way of going about
Yeah.
it, directing someone that they will know that, okay, yeah.
Okay, so I think we're ready to listen to your music because, bro, again, your catalog is crazy. What's the title of this song, for those who don't know?
Bad Girl, that my own music. Yeah, Bad Girl.
Hey, who's this guy talking about? Who's Bad Girl? Please tell me about Bad Girl.
Bad Girl, I mean, just for the bad girl.
Boys.
Something for the bad girl.
Okay, something for the bad girls. Okay, guys, check this out. You've heard the conversation. You've seen how in-depth his knowledge comes or is when it comes to the music. Listen to this and tell us what you think. I've always said, whenever my brothers are having video shoots with fine girls, I'm never there. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to find my way into these music videos. So that's Bad Girl, right?
Yeah.
What I want to know is, how's the recording process for this song?
Yeah, so with this, I linked up with the artist. It wasn't even a studio, it was an apartment session.
Okay.
I have a remote setup. I moved to apartment, set up call boys. Then I played.
That's somebody who's really about his business.
You get me? You get me? So I just played them the sounds, like, this is what I have. I feel like it's something that's not in the Ghanaian space and I want to experiment with. So we just went through sounds and then they took that particular beat and then started.
Okay, so what if an artist wants a beat of yours to work on it and come and then record with you? Do you allow that too?
Yeah.
Maybe you come up with an idea on it, because everybody's process is different.
Yeah, different, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
makes
do
sense.
that. Okay. My next question is, how do people get Master Maison?
I'm not too difficult to find, trust me. Just,
Can people afford you?
Yeah, I mean.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, he's put in the work, so. But again, it all comes back to, agreements and arrangements. I'm really happy about the conversation we've had today because you've given us a lot of insight. And I feel these things are very, very important because I've always sat here instead. You never see the guy who did the lights,
Trust me.
the gentleman who did my sound, the man who is putting all this together. People will never hear their names,
ever.
but we have to acknowledge them, appreciate them, and let them know that we see what they're doing. And I'm happy that now people are getting to know you more, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to add? Tell your fans before you leave.
I mean, keep supporting the boy, We are here to change the narrative. We are here to change the sound. I mean, I know a lot of people feel like the sound in the industry is boring, but trust me, it's up to producers to change that.
Do you feel it's the same? Like everything we're hearing is the same now?
Yeah. And the producers have a duty, because if you like this, you're an artist. So if you come to me, what I'll give you is what you sing on, right?
Yes.
But if imagine I'm giving you something different, that's also going to inspire you to sing something different. So it's all boils down to the producers.
Yeah, I like that, man, Charlie. I'm sure we're going to talk some more. And I'm just going to put this out there because it's true. We're actually going to work on something soon. And I know I'm going to work with you a lot more because you have a lot of knowledge about it. And I've seen his process when it comes to working, man. Are you going to give us some names when in regards to artists you're working with now, some things we can expect?
You know, some of them you've signed an
NDA, so you can't say,
talk about.
man.
But yeah, like all you know, people are anticipating albums from all these A-list
Yeah.
artists. So maybe you can hear one or two from.
Are we going to get new music from you soon?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe this year, next year?
This year.
This year.
Yeah.
Charlie, thank you so much. I can't wait to work on something.
Okay.
That's Master Mason.
Yeah,
Please
thank
find
you.
his social media, find his songs. His new one, like he said, is Bad Girl.
Yeah.
Let's go there and support our own. We talk about support.
Yeah.
This is the best way to buy the music, to share the music, to like, and talk about the music. Quick commercial break. We'll be right back.